Take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? We wanna show you how we do down here. Come on in. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? We gonna show you how we do down here. Come on in. Hop on in, let me take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Welcome, race fans. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you right here. Guess what? It's Saturday night, NOMA Truck Series. Where? Pocono. Where the speeds are fast and the turns suck. It is tough here. I'm telling you what. Some changes gears. Some people don't change gears. It just depends. But it is a tough track to tame, let me tell you. Passing is tough. Did I mention it's hard here? One fast repair, that's all they're going to get. One. Now, entrance to pit road, not too big of a deal. What you got to worry about? Speeding. Speeding down pit road will cost you big time, dearly here. Expected a pretty clean race tonight. Now, due to the fact that I had to work late, we're skipping the national anthem. I'm sure you guys know it all by now. We're going to get right into the grid here. When we do, I'll screw up their last names, and we're going to get ready to have a good night tonight, a Saturday night. NOMA Super Speedway. Don't forget about that. We've got those guys on Monday nights. Same league, same bunch of boys. Let's get to the grid. Maybe we will. Here they come. There they all are. Ta-da! Got them. Let's do this. On the pole, the 429, Mr. Paul Witt. Right beside him, the 75 of William McKiller. Row 2 to 31, one of the owners here of the league, Mr. Joey Hickox. Right beside him, Mr. Robert Duvendak. They call him Tic Tac Duvendak for reasons I cannot reveal right now because this is a PG show. But you guys have an imagination. The 32, Todd Poston, MaxspeedTV driver. He's going to be starting it off in row 3 along with the 88, Mr. Clay Cantrell. Row 4 to 17, Mr. BK Anderson. The 84, Matthew Fritz. Row 5, the 13 to Jay Stinson, another league owner here. The 74, Robert Jordan. Row 6 to 94, Fred Anderson. And the 66, Randy Bonomi. Row number 7, the 343 of Russell Hancock and the 99 of Edward Smith. Row 8, the number 16, Justin Bentley, and the MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Cody Nagels. Row 9 to 55, Albert Hewins, and the 54, Robert Morrison. Row 10 to 28, Rodney Roberts, and the 98, Jeff Carl. Roll over the 69, Guy Baracco, and the 96, Fuzz Yater. And that's going to be it. Did I mention one fast repair? That's all they're going to get. This track is fast. The turns are tight. It's going to be interesting. So now, bye-bye music and hello sweet, sweet sounds of a V8 motor until they go electric. I wouldn't doubt it a bit. Welcome everybody out there watching in YouTube. Hanging out with us here on a Saturday night. I promise it won't be boring. It's never boring with me, is it? No. Can't be boring with me. On the bottom, Paul Witt, one of the MaxspeedTV drivers tonight. William McKiller up on that top line. Joey Hickox and Robert Duvendak. Todd Poston. And Mr. Clay Cantrell. BK Anderson, Matthew Fritz, Jay Stinson, Robert Jordan. That's the top 3. One long, flat track. Stages? I guess I need to look and tell you that, don't I? Let me just see. Stages will be at 20 and 40 tonight. Just to let you know. And we're doing 80 laps. As we get ready to go, green flag racing right here. The Noma trucks on a Saturday night, baby. Joey Hickok's hard into the wall. That's going to slow things down. And the 17, BK Anderson, that looks like in a 31, is going to get tagged up. And we have already got a caution. That's kind of scaring me right now. Well, let me see if I can find this one. I don't have very good cameras at all here for this, so bear with me. Now, Joey smacked the wall. That's this guy right here. He's going to come right down. I don't think he realized Mr. BK Anderson was there. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come down and done that. But you watch it right here as we go. Take a look up there and watch him. He bounces off the wall right there. And he's got to slow down a little bit. But you can see him coming into that turn, and when he did, BK was right there filling that spot up. So that's going to cause our first incident of the night. I'm getting a little nervous now. Nah, it's all good. McKellar posting Cantrell Anderson's your top 5. Don't think we'll see anybody coming into the pits except for the cats maybe way back in the back. The little brush with the wall is going to make Joey all the way back. He's coming into the pits to get that taken care of. All these guys coming down pit road. You see Joey's kind of banged up. He hit that wall pretty darn good. I don't know if he'll end up using his fast repair right away, or is he going to be able to basically get repaired while the field comes all the way around. It's a pretty good sized track, so he may be just fine where he's at. Get a better picture of him if I can. Like I said, my cameras, they just suck tonight. And that's what he's doing. He's got to save his fast repair, and I don't blame him. He's got plenty of time to get work done. Mr. Paul Witt. He can do anything he wants to do, but he is not allowed to wrinkle this part of the truck. Right there. Can't do it, not allowed to. Now listen to what he's doing. Watch. Let me show you here. He's already doing it. Let's see. Yep, there he goes. Right here. See? He's shutting it off and he's coasting. He's saving fuel. He'll pop the clutch in. He'll be somewhere up in this area here. He'll get back up to speed and he'll shut it off again. So they're already saving fuel. Something tells me this could be a fuel mileage race. Hello, everybody out on YouTube. For some reason why I had the chat turned off and I couldn't see anybody talking to me. Thought y'all ran off and left me. But we're back and I gotcha. Nancy, nice to see you. All right. It's time to get serious again here, if that's possible. We're very serious people here. Lights out on that pace truck. Mr. Paul Witt. All right, there he is. He'll be bringing him to the green flag. Mr. McKellar will be on the outside. Top posted. And they got number 57 on here, and I got 32, so pick a number, I guess. Oh, he's got horsies and puppies and kitties on his paint scheme. That's nice. I like it. Let me see, what is it? Can't tell. Here we go. Well, that's nice. All right, Paul, what's going to run him down? Going to take the green flag. We're going green again at Noma and Pocono. You think these boys ain't flying? Take a look. A good battle going on down here in for the second position. McKellar trying to keep Poston, Fritz, and Cantrell away from him. Nagel's back here looking to take that spot away from the 99 of Mr. Smith. But Mr. Smith is not having any part of it. Whoa, passed again there by the Mr. Fred Anderson now up to the top 10. Duvidak started fourth. He's back to the 7th spot. Doing a little battling with the 16 of Bentley. John Black, how are you doing tonight, my friend? Hope all is well with you. John's been following MaxspeedTV. Well, he's been following it for as long as I've been broadcasting anywhere. Certainly appreciate him. Somebody's got his t-shirt I sent him. I don't know who it was. Supposed to be getting some made. I haven't forgotten you, John. I swear I haven't. Paul Witt still leading the show. McKellar right there. Mr. Matthew Fritz. Putting a little bit of pressure on McKellar. Or should I say trying to. Go on back a little ways. Joey popped the wall earlier. Put him all the way back to the 16th spot, and he started out third. So in the old saying of an old sitcom years ago, which would tell my age probably,
You got a lot of work to do, Lucy.
and he's working on it right now. He be all over Hancock. BK Anderson all the way back in the 19th spot. Oh, excuse me. Working on the 55 of Mr. Albert Hewins. Once they get slowed down, they get into a rhythm like the 75 just did, because he just took the lead for Mr. Paul Witt. So McKellar now in the lead. Getting a little bit of real estate between him and Mr. Paul Witt and the gang. Thank you, Nancy, for reminding me that I'm old. Appreciate that very much. Cantrell. Currently in fourth, but boy, does he have some serious pressure with Mr. Todd Poston. Tic-tac, Dubedak. Started fourth, now he's sixth. Nice little breakaway, and you get back a little further with Edward Smith. So the guys are starting to fan out just a little bit. Except for right here. It is a cluster. Gator getting some pressure now from Hickox. Joey up to the 12th spot now. So he's making up some serious time after a oops in the first lap of the race. '74, Robert Jordan. There he is. In the pits. Not sure why, but he's been in there for a while. Maybe he's having ice cream. But he's currently 8 laps down. But Fritz has got a whole rear view mirror, or Paul Witt's got a whole rear view mirror of Fritz. And that Manny Ray's sponsored machine. By the way, it happens to be one of our sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, there it is. Down in the corner. We got quite a few of them, actually. See the distance between Paul Witt right here and Mr. McKellar. Whoops. There you go. Nagel's up to the 8th spot. He just made it tonight. He was in a softball tournament, and here he is. Can you imagine sitting in your rig after playing a softball tournament, and then you have that hamstring coming on, you feel it coming on? Talking about flying out of your rig, let me tell you. Anderson 9th. Bentley, he's in your top 10 after starting 15th. Bonomi and another, an H&H. Now that's a cool looking paint job. I love the color. H&H Tractor Works, another sponsorship for the league. But that's a good looking truck. I like it. I love the paint scheme. Currently he's in 11th. Jeff Carl is 12th, but he might be losing that because Joey's on a mission. I don't think he was a happy camper when he hit the wall. And he is making up some time. Take a look at the 98. He's coming right back. He says, you know what? I really like it up here. Joey down on the bottom. I'm going to try to get him again. And in the meantime, Russell's watching the show here. Up front, nothing's changed. It's still McKellar, Witt, and Fritz. Then Duvendak, Cantrell right there on his butt. Poston currently 6th. For some reason why, I want to say that's a My Pretty Pony, but I know I'm wrong. But it could be. Because he's got a pretty pony on it. Oh, there's kitties. I swear I thought I saw a horse. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. We got horses. Right here they all are. Now, I'm thinking they're running 70% of fuel. I think they will be able to make that first stage on fuel. I'm not sure, but I think they can. Don't forget to hit that like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate them. You won't get a blister or a splinter or anything like that by hitting that button, I promise. So hit that button for these guys. 17 laps out of 80 in the books. I did not really expect this to be a big caution night. I do expect it to possibly be a fuel mileage race. Back here, we got a cluster of trucks. And a little bit of battling going on. BK Anderson there in the Reese's machine, which is a pretty cool looking paint job in itself. I like it. Jay Stenson all the way back in that 20th spot after starting 19th in the Manny Rays. And it does kind of look like he may have scraped something on the inside. Might have got caught up in that incident from his teammate, perhaps. Paul Witt's got to catch him. The question is what can he do with him? Randy, Macho Man Randy Savage. On the side of that ride. Used to be one of my favorite wrestlers when I was a kid. And again, I must have told my age. Down at the bottom. Paul Witt thinking about it. And he's going to be able to do it. Paul off to the races. Back riding with Fritz. Now, hear him changing gears? Some of these cats change gears in that short shoot right there, that turn. Bentley started 15th, and here he is 8th. He's having a good run tonight. And we're coming up on our first caution. And who's it going to be? I'm thinking it's going to be Paul Witt. Cantrell having a pretty good run. Top 5 so far. But Mr. Paul Witt will, I believe, get this stage. We'll see. It'll be the end of this. There it is. So Mr. Paul Witt does get the stage points for leading the first stage here at the Noma Trucks in Pocono. So the boys will be heading down pit road, all under caution. And what better way to go to your pits than do it under a yellow? As they're hunting and looking for the pace truck. And there he is up here. They will slow things down. When you want to make up time on the track, the place to make it up is right here on pit road. If you can execute a great pit stop, yeah, you can move up there in the field. Because it's hard to do it on the track. Especially at Pocono. Looking at some of these guys' bio here. Mr. Paul Witt. His hobbies is sim racing, golf, family. He's been married for 33 years. He's got 3 kids. Ages 30, 28, 9, and 8. No, wait a minute. I'll back that up. He's got, wow. He has 3 kids, it says. Ages 30, 28, and 9, and 8 grandchildren. There we go. And, of course, this sponsors us. Me, MaxspeedTV. As you see them all coming in right here. Now, let me get a better shot. Yeah. Let's sit right here and see who comes out first. Oh, yeah. So crossing the line first will be Mr. Paul Witt. McKellar's going to be second. Matthew Fritz third. Duvendak is fourth. Mr. Bentley right here in fifth. Mr. Smith sixth. Bunomi seventh. Todd Poston eighth. Cody Niggles ninth. And 10 is Mr. Hickox. 11's BK Anderson. 12 Albert Hewins. Robert Morrison 13th. Clay Cantrell 14th. Fuzz Yater 15th. Fred Anderson right here in 16th. Jeff Carl 17th. Russell Hancock 18th. Mr. Stenson is in the pits. And I'm thinking, there he goes. Getting some work done on that thing. Saving his fast repair. He's back out. And of course, Kai Baracco is back out as well. And he's running the October. This October here is your breast cancer awareness. So he's wearing or supporting that by his paint scheme here. Save second base. Guess that's one way to say it, huh? Up front, staring at you right here, the MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Paul Witt. Mr. Keller right here in the Smithfield ride. I can smell that ham from here. That smells good. 24 out of 80 in the books. Cody out here. Nice to see you, Cody. I'm going to assume you're the 9-year-old. Son of Mr. Paul Witt, who's leading this bad boy. He's led 12 laps of it. Him and Mr. McKellar are sharing the laps here, apparently. Now, Matthew Fritz has not led a lap yet, but he'd love to. Him and Mr. Duvendak. So everybody came in, and everybody got fuel, and everybody got new tires. So they're ready to rock and roll. No, I'm the 28-year-old. I was close. You know, we've been trying to figure this out, Cody, for a long time now when I put your dad on camera. We don't know if he's racing in his basement like he says he is. I think it's either a strip club or it's a disco club because it is all decked out, and I thought I saw a stripper pole as we're going back green flag racing here in Noma at Pocono. You can see from a long view of the camera right here, Paul Witt is not taking no chances. He has pulled out to about a 7-truck length lead over McKellar right here. As they're trying to close in on Mr. Paul Witt. Now, you can draft here at Pocono down these long straightaways. Absolutely, you can. Well, we got trouble back in the back. Somebody's went flying. And I can see some messed up cars. The 94 Fred Anderson and Fuzz Yetter. Let's see here. As we're watching, it happened somewhere in this vicinity. Whoa, fishtailing sideways right there, Yetter. He trying to hang on to it. Back it up one more time. Look at him sprint car around this bad boy. It started all the way back to here. Yeah, he is, he definitely sideways. He's, what do they call that? Dog walking. And then it grabs a hold of him and it's going to throw him right up here in the front, right smack in front of Fred Anderson. And then we're going to have a little wreck. Now, I think the 94, I'm not positive. No, he didn't blow his motor, so he's okay. Real quick, we'll wind it back up. Watch how far around this curve, or turn here, that he's sideways. I mean, that's impressive. We'll ride with him. Watch it. He is going to be sideways all the way around this puppy. You can see it sliding right here. He's sliding. And away it goes. It gets away from him. So how awesome is that, huh? 27 out of 80 laps. Caution number 2. All right. We might as well do it right now. You're right, Raymond Daniels. You read my freaking mind. Oh. Including the 2 stages, I'm going to have to probably say, no. I think I'm going to say 6. Yep. I'm going to say 6 total. I should say 7, but I think I'm going to try 6 tonight. What do you guys think? Total cautions tonight, including the stages. Right here's your top 5. Cody has confirmed that it is his basement where his dad is at racing. So Mama tossed his butt in the basement. Raymond's going to take 8 cautions total tonight. I took 6. Waiting. Oh, here we go. Oh, Billy. Nice to see you, Billy. Billy's going to say 7. So we're waiting on Nancy and John Black to say what their prediction on cautions. One thing about this track is if you get on it too quick coming out of those turns, that back end can definitely just slip right around with you. And I'm looking, trying to talk to a few fellers. So many guys. Who do I want to talk to? Let me see. Let's start with this. Joey, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going really well. Hey, congratulations on throwing out the first caution tonight. Your mom was actually kind of bragging about that, I think, here on YouTube.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So,
thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to thank all my fans for that. And I don't have a speech prepared for it, but, you know.
Well, here's the thing. You got it out of the way quick, and now you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the race.
You know, I was just talking about that with my teammates. It's like, usually I wait till the last few laps before I mess something up. Now, maybe we got that out of the way.
So coming out of those turns, that wall comes up on you quick, don't it?
Yep. I hit the apron. I was like, yep, this ain't going to end well.
Well, you didn't do that bad of damage on that truck. It's still looking pretty good, and you saved yourself a fast repair yet, so no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I just used my fast repair. It got so
Oh,
tight
really?
there,
Let me look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? Well, hey,
Yeah.
you're on borrowed time. Keep that puppy clean the rest of this race. No pressure, right?
Nah, no.
Not for you. No, you can do it. Well, good
Yes,
luck,
sir.
my friend. We're going to be watching you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Always a blast talking with Joey. The guy's a lot of fun. He really is. Well, the good news is he didn't get caught speeding down pit road yet. And I don't want to jinx him. And he'll probably watch this, realize I probably did jinx him. But he has a small tendency to get popped on pit road once in a blue moon. But he's doing a good job. He's trying to bring this thing back from this little oops. And to be honest with you, I think he's doing a fine job. Because right here he is. Currently in that 7th position. As we get ready to go back green flag racing right here. Sonoma Trucks at Pocono. Let's do it. The 99 gets tapped by Joey because he just got right out of it, is what he did. Almost caused up a good little bottleneck here. But luckily, Joey was on it when it happened. On the brakes hard. No harm, no foul. These guys back here are really battling it out. .30 out of 80 laps in the books. Billy, I hope you're feeling well. Probably all that good bacon and good cooking you've been doing. Cody's currently 6th, trying to hang on to it because he's got Bonomi all over him. Nice tight little race going on. As you can see him coming right in here. Into this turn. Got some guys battling it out right here. The 98. 3 wide. And it's going to send... Well, it's going to send somebody, I think... Jeff Carl's out in front of all this. Todd Poston back here in the back as well. Ooh, somebody got really close to the wall. The 69. Guy Bracco. He got up close and personal with that wall. You know what? He left that on there, didn't he? He sure did. I'm going to tell my wife that he scratched her. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my wife. Right there. This happens to be kind of my head. Yeah, right in here. You get the idea. It was at Robert Duvendak's wedding. Unbelievable. I can't believe he left that on there. And he hit the wall to boot. Up front, Paul Witt still hanging on to the lead. McKellar 2nd, Bentley 3rd, Duvendak is 4th, 5th is Fritz. Joey's dad says 10 cautions, and Nancy, his mom's going to say 11. Holy cow. Am I going to have to order a pizza? Manny Ray's ride. Matthew Fritz. Nice and clean, by the way. And boy, look at that. Right up on the bumper of the M&T Motorsports of Mr. Bentley. And I mean, he was right there, letting him know he was there, too. Apparently, Mark Robertson thinks I'm Rudy. Thanks a lot, pal. I'm not old as dinosaur doo-doo. A little separation going on. Paul Witt's probably got about a 7 truck length advantage over the rest of these guys. A little bit of real estate between him and the number 2 guy, Mr. McKellar. And all 5 of these guys, all the way back to Matthew Fritz, has got a little real estate between these cats. But look at Joey Hickox. He's on the move. I don't think Joey was a happy camper hitting the wall. And he's coming with vengeance. Right now, he's currently in the 7th position. And he's got his eyes on Bunomi right here. In the H&H Tractor Works machine. Now, Hickox, unlike some of these other guys, he's on borrowed time. He's used his fast repair up already. So he's going to have to watch what he's doing, and he's going to have to be careful at it. As he's going to try to take Bodomi in the inside right here. And he does. Joey working his way up. Now he's in 6th. Got his eyesight on this cat right here, Fritz. All 5 of these guys pulled away just a little bit. And my caution game is taking off. Apparently it is. I got quite a few players now. So y'all gonna have to kind of keep my memory fresh when we get up into these latter parts of the race here on cautions. I know I said 6. I think Billy said 7. Raymond Daniels has got 8. Cody's saying 9. And have mercy. Joey Hickox's dad saying 10. And Joey's mom saying 11. We ain't even going to go there. I need my beauty sleep. We can't be up that late. Duvendak putting a little bit of pressure right here on McKellar. About the only pressure he's had in a while. Duvendak riding high into turn 4 right here. And you can watch right there, McKellar. He just swerved down to the other lane, and he did that for one reason. So Duvendak couldn't get any of that draft. And that was a smart play. He's trying his best to get around Bentley. Bentley is trying to get around Duvendak. So they got a nice little race going back here for 3rd. Gonna make it 3 wide. That ain't good. Nope. Bentley's gonna tag Duvendak. He's gonna hang on to it. But it's gonna cost him. Because here comes Hickox. And there goes Hickox. 3 wide going into a turn. Yeah, that ain't good. That's like bringing your girlfriend home to meet your wife. It's just not going to end well. Justin currently 4th right now. Here's the back end of Hickox's Ag Solar Solutions. And then Mr. Tic Tac Duvendak. He held on to that and he didn't put it into the wall. So that was a butt pucker factor of about a 5, I'd say. I thought he was going to lose it, but he didn't. And that just tells you the boy can drive. Paul Witt having fun here at Pocono. He's led 28 laps. And by the way, we're halfway coming up on our second stage. And Paul might be taking that one as well as he took the first one. You know what, Nancy? Excuse me. I can't even drink tea. Anyway, I did trip you guys up a little bit when I said including the cautions. Yeah, I know I did. But you know what? You caught it, though. You figured it out. These guys love changing paint schemes on me. Just when you think you know them by their paint schemes, what do? They change it up. Under caution, second stage. Your winner, Mr. Paul Witt. He won the first and the second stage. So he's not only a lap hog, but he's also a stage hog to boot. So there he is. In the MaxspeedTV ride. They will all come in when they catch the pace truck. The Noah Hall head into the pits, and we'll see where they come out at. But we're past the halfway mark. And our race summary as of now, as follows, will be 4 cautions. That's right. 4 cautions, including the 2 stages. Only 2 lead changes. That's it. So the closest guy next, well, I think it's going to be me. I said 6. So I got a good chance that was probably a bad call on my part. Let's ride back with a few of these cats. I'm curious to see. We'll hang out back here in the 6th spot of Mr. Duvendak as he goes into the pits. Or we could really have some fun and go way back. Let's go back further. Let's go back here to Mr. Jay Stinson. Jay currently 15th. Some of the boys are wrinkled up, some of them aren't. But now they can come in and get fixed. Fuel and tires. Every little inch helps, believe me. And all of these cats are coming in. You can see right there. Every single one of them, too. Duvendak looking for his pit stall. And he finds it just like that. Right sides go on, fuel, then the lefts. And then we're on our way. Woo-wee, the 84, Mr. Fritz has a blowing. He had a really good pit stop. Let's see who got some serious positions gained on that. The 54. Robert Morrison You can see on the right, he gained 14 spots. Impressive. So your top 5 is Morrison, Witt, Mick Keller, Fritz, Joey Hickox. Duvendak is going to be 6th. 7th, Mr. Bunomi. Cody Nagel's 8th. 9th, Todd Poston. 10 is Russell Hancock. Edward Smith will be 11th. 12th, BK Anderson. Clay Cantrell, 13th. Justin Bentley will be 14th. 15th, Jay Stinson in the Manny Ray's machine. 16th, Mr. Fred Anderson. Guy Baracco, 17th. Fuzz Yitter will be 18th. 19th, Albert Hewins. Jeff Carroll is 20th. Robert Jordan will be 21st with 27 laps down. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what kind of hard narcotics Billy's is on, but apparently she's really enjoying them. She says, I'm so dumb, I was looking right at it as far as his truck, thinking like, that truck has the same number as Justin does. Wow. Dear, you better sit down. Perhaps drink a lot of water. Just say no. Morrison's going to be leading them. Paul Witt. He will be second. He'll be up on that top one leading up there. Now, Morrison started 18th. Now, he has not been in the pits at all. So, he's running, I'm not sure what the deal is here. I'm thinking he might be having to stop sometime because something ain't right. It's showing his last pit stop was 21 laps ago. But anyway, it's time to rock and roll. Back up at Noma and Pocono. Whoa, down way on the bottom trying to make something happen. And you want to be careful. That's the 75. He's going to squeeze in the 54 up a little bit. He just took 3 spots right there. But these cats are on a mission now. Fresh tires. Oh, look out, man. They're flying. And here comes that 54 machine. As he turns it right into the wall. We might want to check him, do an alcohol breathalyzer test on him. Out front, Paul Witt, and take a look at this. Joey Hickox brought out the first caution of this race. Battled his way all the way back to, I don't know how far back he was. Currently in second place. Oh, he almost got up close and personal again with that wall. I don't know what it is here at Pocono, but man, that wall sneaks up on you quick. Mick Keller right there in the 3rd spot. Duvendak in fourth. A little battling going on back here in the back. You see the 13th there, Stenson. Oh, we got ourselves a caution. Oh, I am telling my wife. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe she looks a little better. I'm not sure. Anyway, into the wall or something he did. I don't know what he did, but he brought out the caution. Let's find out. Let's slow it down and watch that 69 machine as he, well, I guess the guys might have checked up in front of him, and he didn't check up with them or wasn't able to, I guess. That could be a good possibility, but boy, he tags. Actually, yeah, a whole lot of tagging going on here. Now, if you watch this, you can see right there, Cantrell is completely sideways. Back it up again. We'll slow it down. Watch Cantrell up here. He just gets touched a little bit. Those guys slow down, and apparently he didn't get the memo. So he smacks Cantrell sideways. Boy, he hanging on for dear life, sprint carding around that turn. And then the 98, Jeff Carl's going to come up and touch him. And away they all go. So I guess to make a long story short, first off, I would like to say, uh-oh, because we got 33 laps to go, and I said there would be 6 cautions in this race total, including the stages. So I'm on the bubble here, it looks like. Now Hickox is coming in. Oh, what a fake job he pulled. He stays out. And I'm not really, let me look. There's a few of them way back in the back. They're coming in, and why not? They might as well. Looks like all the way to Mr. Stenson. He came in, I think. But you got about 7 or 8 guys decided to stay out on the track. You are watching the NOMA Ag Solution. That's what we call it. The Ag Solutions. That's who sponsors this main event here tonight. Ag Solor Solutions. And the truck happens to be, well, where's it at? Where's it at? I'm looking. Right here. Mr. Joey Hickox. See it? Ag Solor Solutions. They got that cool, nifty little commercial I played before the race. And they also have the NOMA Super Speedway League, and that happens to be on a Monday night. And I hear they got a great broadcaster. I don't know. It's just what I've heard. But you want to check them out on a Monday. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Paul Witt playing lap hog still. 35 laps he's led. He's won stage 1 and 2. And apparently that little trick that Joey pulled right there scared the absolute pants off of Nancy, his mother. No other way to say it. She's hollering out here, "What are you doing, son?" Ah, he just messing with you. I know. At your age, your heart just can't take that scare, can you, Nancy? We're old. I get it. So Joey's going to be on that top line up there, leading those boys. Paul Witt will be down here in the bottom. Behind him is going to be McKellar and Duvendak. You can see it up close and personal right here. Now, let's have a little fun. Why? Because I'm bored. When I watch these guys take off like they were shot out of a cannon, all these cats right around with Mr. Randy Bonomi on the bottom when they take the green flag. Watch them go. They're like fireflies. Kevin Nagels, happy birthday, my friend. Huh. Your son, Cody back here, never said a single word about it. Can you believe that, buddy? Huh. What a guy. As they come around to take the green flag, we'll ride right here for a second. And then you know what? Let's go into what I like to call the greatest thing of all on my broadcast. You know what time it is? Oh, yeah. Let's crank this mother up. Oh, we got trouble already. Again. Let's see what happened here. I just caught the edge of that. It's somewhere in here. It might even be further back. I'm not sure. It kind of looked like it started right here. Let's check it out here. Yep, that's where it all started. And that's just two guys going for the same piece of real estate. You can see them both kind of sliding around here a little bit. That's just two cats going for the same piece of real estate right here. A little too close racing. And that's going to bottle them all up. Whoa, somebody got some air time. The 55 did. That's Albert Hewins. Let's ride around with Albert. I'm clear, I'm clear, I'm clear. No, I'm not. And he gets tagged. Into the pits he went. All right. So, back on the race summary deal. Well, I'm definitely on the bubble now. Because I said 6 cautions. Next up after me is going to be Billy. She's saying 7. Cody said 9. Nancy's saying 10, I think. Joey's dad said 10. Oh, that's right. The doubting Thomas of Nancy Hickox, she said 11. Holy Toledo. That's not going to happen, Captain. Come on now. They were just in 11 laps ago. Will they all come in now? That's a good question. I do not know the answer. But we're going to find out here when they come back around. Let's see if they do come in. They only got 11 laps on these tires and fuel run. And I'm thinking 11, 60, 70. You know what? I don't know. They might be able to make it all the way, but I'm not sure on this. So we talked about Paul Witt. Let me see in the old driver's bio log here. Who else can I grab? Well, apparently I ain't gonna grab anybody because it won't bring it back up. Alrighty then. So much for that thought. Todd just told me. Now this is a guy, he's racing and he's watching it on YouTube and he's even talking to us on YouTube. I'm surprised he's not cooking dinner at the same time while he's racing. But he just said, no. We need 6 more gallons yet to go all the way. Now, here's the funny thought. All the way back here are these cats with Cody Nagels, Morrison, Cantrell, and the rest of these cats. They can make it all the way. I think. That'd be really close for them because they just came in. Mr. Paul Witt led 41 laps. He's won stage 1 and stage 2. He is a complete race hog tonight. Joey Hickox has not led a lap yet. He has hit the wall at the first lap, and I'm never going to let him live it down. But he's not led a lap yet tonight. But I'm thinking that might change if he's got anything to say about it. Todd says they're going to need 2 gallons in here. We'll find out. Green flag. We're back at it again. And I laugh because Todd talking to us is running 4th right now. So he's racing and testing at the same time. Kids, don't do that at home. Don't even try that. Oh, let's check it out. He says, I got to get away from these guys. There's McKellar on the bottom trying to do something with Poston. That's not going to happen yet. Tic-Tac Duvendak now up on the outside trying to get a spot. Hickok's right there with the leader. Would love to lead a lap here in this race. Literally, love it. Putting a little pressure on him. On the bottom he goes. He's got the inside line. Let us see if he can hang on to it. Paul Witt running that outside line right there. Boy, look at the run he got. And guess what? Another caution. Edward Smith, what are you doing in the grass? Did Mr. Smith have a little help? Let's watch and see. We shall slow it down right here. Get a really good view right here. Now, the boys are running perfectly fine. I don't see any problems as of yet. And it looks like they're getting a little bit too close for comfort. Now, I honestly can't tell you. Have no clue who, what, or why. Taking a look. I mean, they just touch right there. Two of them just very, very close in the same piece of real estate. Period. But anyway, you can see the 99 going for a ride. So, caution-wise, I'm just out of luck. Do me swear agony on me. I've missed that one. Who's on the bubble now? Billy is on the bubble as they all come into the pits. Every single one. Watch them. Bentley stayed out along with Cantrell. Stenson and Paul Witt and the rest of the crew came in. And let's watch and see who gets out of pit road first. Jeff Carl beat them all out. So there he is now, fourth. Positions gained right there. The best one is going to be Mr. Justin Bentley because he did not come in. Neither did Mr. Clay Cantrell or Jay Stinson. Everybody else did. How about you, Cody? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right. Hey, is there anything you would like to say today, right now, while I've got you on the broadcast to perhaps maybe a family member?
It is my dad's birthday, and I want to wish him a happy birthday, and I apologize. My day has been full of softball, and I feel like a complete a-hole that I wasn't able to eat dinner with him because I played ball all the way until the start of this race. But I will make up for it tomorrow. I promised him I am taking him out, and we're gonna get a big fat juicy steak to celebrate.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love you.
Make sure you hold him to that there, Mr. Nagels. All right, buddy. Let you head back into the game here. We're getting close. 20 more laps to go. You got anything for him up here?
This is a weak track for me. My teammates have been the class of the field so far, William and Paul, so it's all them. I just want to get a good finish here, hopefully in top 10, maybe top 8, you know, and I want to see William charge back up there because he's had a great truck all day.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on you, buddy.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right. What can I say about Cody Nagels? He's the only iRacing driver that loves to be interviewed on a green flag run while he's driving and leading a race at a super speedway. I kid you not. I think Kevin Nagels or his wife must have dropped Cody on his head when he was little because that boy's nuts. There ain't one person I know in iRacing that wants to even remotely think about being interviewed while he's going 190 mile an hour in a super speedway with cats all around him. Not Cody. He loves it. 20 laps to go here. Ag Solor Solutions. Being told that the 98 is caught speeding, he is going to have to come in and perhaps surf his black flag, maybe. Raymond Daniels Sr. says, I bet Joey can't talk and drive at the same time. I don't know. Right now, he's driving his butt off. And I am not going to interrupt him. Because he's doing quite well. Bentley, try to hold off Paul Witt right now. Paul Witt's not a happy camper. He's been leading a lot of laps in this race. And he just does not want to sit back here and watch Bentley lead anymore. He wants his lead back. Kevin said they dropped Cody on his head 3 times. It's a true story. Well, you know what? They're slippery little suckers when they're little, aren't they? While Paul Wood's putting a little bit of pressure on Bentley right here, Hickox is riddling him in, putting some pressure on him. And boy, is it tight. Real tight. Paul Witt keeping him right up there as he dives down to the bottom. Whoa, Bentley sideways. Hickox has got to get out of it. And that was some great driving by Joey right there in that 31 machine, because that could have been really ugly. But man, look out behind 3 wide. It does not work. Bentley's been bumped. He's still hanging on for dear life. Stenson is into this game now. Look out, man. You would think there was only 2 to go in this race. It is nasty right back here. Real nasty. Duvendak and Hickox. Hickox all the way back to the 7th spot. Whoa, they're touched again right there. How in the world can they beat each other's sides in when that track is about as wide as... Well, it's wide. But they are. So not exactly giving many people room. Each other room. But Hickox, he keeps his foot in it. Keeps it pointed in the right direction. Anderson now trying to do something on that outside. The 84 Fritz. He's working on him on the inside there. Now they get in line. Up front, Paul Witt. He says, man, I am getting away from these guys. I don't want no part of it. They be scaring me to death. Cantrell in the 88. Take a look at that, would you, huh? He's in second place after starting sixth. But out of nowhere, here he is. And he might not want to look in the rearview mirror. Because Bentley and Todd Poston, they be coming. Stenson's got a little bit of pressure now with Duvendak and Hickox. Whoa, wall comes close. He had to get out of it or he was going to hit it. Fred Anderson, right behind Hickox, currently in the 8th position. Oh, into the wall hard is Duvendak. And he almost took Hickox with him. Nagel's trying to grab some positions right here. And these cats are still close back here. Now, that was a butt pucker factor of about a 10, I think. I don't know how those cats held on to those trucks, but they did. That was nasty. Take a look at it. Doobie's trucks beat all to pieces here. Paul Witt grinning from ear to ear. And he's got a pretty good lead right now. But boy, look out. Bentley is coming. And so is Poston. You know, Todd, the guy that can chat on YouTube, race, and probably cook at the same time. My buddy, he is really giving him a run. Paul Witt's got quite a bit of real estate between him and Bentley. But Bentley does not have a whole lot of real estate between him and Poston. Cantrell slipped back into 4th right now. Stenson's having a heck of a run right here. He started 9th. He was back in the back for a while. He rearranged the paint job on that machine on the left side or the right side. He likes it now. But he's currently in the top 5, having a pretty darn good run. Nagel's in the 9th position, loving like heck to try to get up there in front of Mr. Hickox and stay there if he can. You better love it. He's got him right now. Whoa, those guys are close. Now, while all that's going on, Bonomi's sitting here watching them. And this is what he's saying. Whoa, they almost touch again. And they did touch there. Have mercy. Hickox back down on the bottom, comes back up again. Nancy, if I had a quarter for every duel that Joey has been in tonight, I think I could buy a Happy Meal. Patience went out the window on that 31. He says, I got to get going here. I restarted in second, and I'm back here in the 10th. I ain't liking it. We might have to call him Little Joey Earnhardt Hickox. A little tap to let him know that he was back there. Paul Witt, looking in the rearview mirror, and those trucks are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Bentley's having a really good run, but he has got a guy on his butt posting. He's got the kitty cats that he kind of scraped their heads a little bit. You see how close he gets right there? Man, they get close to that wall. But he's drafting him all the way around and literally staying right on his bumper. Bentley says, bring it, you animal lover. And he is. A little bit further back here, McKellar hanging on to that fourth spot, trying to. Fritz wants it. Nails hanging out in the sixth, and he's got his buddy BK Anderson right behind him, currently in the eighth. Having a pretty good run right here. Bonomi in the ninth, and Hickox in that 10th spot. Russell is 13th. Duvidak, I'm sorry, is 13th. Russell was 12th. But up front, all by himself. Now you want to... There's your difference between 1 and 2. Billy, I think deep down in our hearts, everybody's an animal lover. If not, they should be. And if they're not, I think they should be put out in the street, and I think they should be stoned. Because who doesn't love animals? Something ain't right in your head if you don't. Paul Witt, I'll tell you what he loves. He loves just 7 more laps to be finished with. And who else would love that more than anything in the world? Will be the one who said 7 cautions tonight. And let me back all this chatter up here on the YouTube channel. And let me see who is on the ropes here. Billy is. Billy said 7. Well, Billy, it's looking pretty good for you right now. As long as these guys can play nicely. Poston decided to take back second place over Bentley. Currently in third, still having a really good run. And there's Fritz looking at him. Fifth is McKellar. Then you got a little ways back here, and you're going to see Fred Anderson. And another little ways back, BK Anderson. Nagels is 8th with Bonomi on his butt. Paul's saying, all right now. Everybody play nicely. You know what, Nancy? You got a point right there. I think Doobie needs to put myself and my wife back on his hood because he did the last time and he won the race. Paul Witt is off to the races. He's enjoying it. He's led 56 laps. He won stage 1 and 2. Nobody likes to show off Paul, but apparently Paul don't care because he loves showing off tonight, and he is. Poston having a really good run tonight. In second, trying to hold off McKellar. I got a feeling things might get heated up right here before we're done. As you can see, the 84 of Fritz has got his nose buried on that back end of the 75 machine of McKellar. At this point, I think Paul could probably spin the truck around and go backwards. And probably still win it. Paul's been an animal lately. He won last night. Was it last night? Yeah. He won last night in a Super Speedway League. Watching these three cats right here. Because Fritz, he's sizing him up. You can see him when him and the 75 get together. You see how quick they can catch that Poston up there as he hits the wall. And wow, what an evasive maneuver the 75 makes. Matthew Fritz says, thanks a lot, buddy. I certainly appreciate that as he splits the uprights and goes between them and passes them both. And he says, you guys scare me. I'm out of here. You're not going to scratch up my Manny Ray's machine. Poston might have hurt his truck a little bit. You can see that damage right there. Yeah, he got a little damage in that right front. He might have hurt it just enough, or he's going to be stuck where he's at. Coming up on 2 to go here at Pocono. Paul Witt driving around with all of his friends. Fritz trying to stay out in front of McKellar. Bentley trying to hang on. Excuse me. Bentley trying his best to hang on to 6th. I don't think it's going to happen, Captain. Bonomi wants it. And I think he's going to get it. He's trying to bring Nagels along with him. Still, second and third now separated a little bit more, so we ain't got to worry about anything happening there. And Paul Witt, he's checked out. He's heading to the taco stand in the parking lot. Posted after smacking the wall. Uh-oh, somebody's going crazy right here. And who was that? Was that Bonomi? I believe it was. As he unclenches his transrectal anal flatus, that's a paramedic term for butt, gathers it back up because I thought for sure he was going to wreck that thing and bring out a caution of the white flag coming out right now, but he didn't. He held on to it. So Paul Witt looks like it's smooth sailing from here. Nancy has went out on the limb and said she's making a prediction right now that this guy is going to win the race, Mr. Paul Witt. Wow, Nancy. I don't know if I would have said that or not. Very bold prediction. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Witt. Ag Solar Solutions on a Saturday night. Second place was Matthew Fritz. Third, Mick Keller. Anderson fourth. Fifth, Cody Nagels. Top posting 6th. 7th, BK Anderson. Edward Smith 8th. 9th, Randy Bonomi. And 10th is Russell Hancock. 11th, Jeff Carroll. Joey Hickox parks it at 12. Duvendak 13th. Morrison 14th. Jay Stinson 15th. Clay Cantrell will be 16th. 17th, Justin Bentley. Guy Bracco 18th. Yetter 19th. Jordan 20th. Albert Hewins 21. And Rodney Roberts 22nd. That's all of them. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Mr. Paul Witt here at Pocono. He has been on a tear lately. The MaxspeedTV driver. Congratulations to him. We'll be right back after this, and we're going to have a chat with the top 3 cats. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a little fun. By the way, the caution winner, I do believe it was Billy Bentley. Congratulations. We'll be right back.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Welcome back, everybody. The caution was pretty awesome. Why? Well, because I lost actually the amount of cautions I said. We had 7 cautions tonight, but 2 of them were stages, so technically we had 5. We only had 6 lead changes because Paul Witt wanted to be a dead gum ball hog, or should I say a track hog. I mean, he led everything. He won the first stage, he won the second stage, he won the pole, yada, yada, yada. I mean, good Lord, unbelievable. But it was a well-placed race for him. I mean, he was awesome tonight all night long. Coming up, let's talk to these fellers, shall we? Third place, Mr. McKellar, and we call him the Macho Ham. Good run, buddy. You finished third. Awful racy tonight. Looked good out there. Did you have fun?
Yeah, the Macho Ham came to Pocono to play, and play he did. Played with his teammate, the Hulkster Paul Witt. Took both stages, pushing Paul to the win. Coming home third, the Macho Ham is happy with the results of this evening. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to assume you're probably going to go home and perhaps maybe have a Slim Jim and relax a little bit, maybe.
I'm gonna go home to my squeeze, my main squeeze, Miss Piggy, and we're gonna have some very non-PG-13 activities. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. What we're gonna do, yeah.
Well, you know, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. You started second. You finished third. You got points. You had a good time. You led 11 laps. Let me see. You didn't even have to use your fast repair. Overall, you had a really good night. Who all do you want to thank before I let you start your evening with Miss Piggy and get your pork on?
First person I want to thank, Mr. Paul Witt, the Hulkster Paul Witt, for setting up the practice sessions so that we could really hone our craft. I want to thank Cody Niggles for bringing me onto the team. I want to thank MaxspeedTV and you, Bobby, for bringing all the action to all the people. And most importantly, I want to thank my lovely wife for letting me do this when I can.
Now, is that lovely wife still Miss Elizabeth?
Miss Elizabeth and I have had a falling out, see?
Oh.
I found my main squeeze in Miss Piggy, took her from Kermit. In fact, he's in the corner waiting to bring me my snacks right now.
Awesome. Well, don't hurt him too bad. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's got to be the funnest interview I think I've done in the 3 years of broadcasting. Oh, man. Next up, Mr. Matthew Fritz. Let me get you set up here, buddy. You started 8th. You finished 2nd. You were running up front quite a bit playing around with these guys. Did you have fun tonight?
I had a blast. Had a blast. My third, second in a row. So, you know, one of these days we'll get the win.
I'm going to tell you what, you and Poston, man, you guys are running your little butts off there. It was a really good race for you guys.
Where I was, we had some great battles with William and Robert before he hit the wall. It was a good time.
Well, congratulations. You got you some points. You had a good night. And it's a Saturday night here with the Ag Solar Solutions and Bobby with all the hobbies. What else can go wrong, right? Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I'd like to thank Manny Reyes for being on the hood of my truck. And I'd like to thank Hickok Racing for bringing me on again. And I'd like to thank you, Bobby, for broadcasting and MaxspeedTV.
All right, my friend, be safe. Have yourself a great rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, this right here is starting to be a normal every night occurrence here, and I'm talking about your weight race winner, Mr. Paul Witt, again in the winner's circle. You're on a roll, son.
Yeah, on a little roll. I mean, this is the first one in here. You know, I threw away last week's race, so this should have been 2 in a row. But you know, it was all in all a good race. A lot of practice, a lot of time into this. Stinking Macho Ham there, man. He just cracks you up the whole race long.
No doubt about it. A lot of fun with that guy. A lot of fun with a lot of guys in this league. Good league. I mean, good bunch of fellas.
Yep, very good league. I'm glad Cody told me to, got me to come over here and race with these guys because, there's a lot of clean racing going on here. Tonight wasn't all that clean. We had a few cautions, but other than that, we're usually always green flag. So hats off to Jay and Joey and John, for up in the booth there, up in the tower. So hats off to them, and hats off to you, Bobby. You do an awesome job. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go back to watch this race. And you know what? I was glad to bring MaxspeedTV in here as a win to you guys. I haven't won with you as my sponsor, Bobby. And here it is, buddy. This one was for you.
Oh, I'll tell you what, son. You absolutely ran away with this show. What better way to support my ugly mug on your truck with a MaxspeedTV logo than to literally own this race tonight? You took the pole. You took stage 1. You took stage 2. You led the most laps. I mean, and you won the race. The only thing you didn't do was spin it around backwards and go across the finish line. That might be the next time. Who knows? Congratulations, Paul. Once again, another great win. Buddy, you take care of yourself. And it was confirmed by your son tonight that you are in the basement. So that myth has been revealed.
I think my son Cody was on there, huh?
Yes, he was. You take care of yourself, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Bobby, before we go,
yeah,
I do gotta wish Kevin Nagels a very happy birthday.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Today's his birthday, and here you go, MaxspeedTV in Victory Lane.
Well, you know what? He's got a big steak coming from his son, so maybe we'll get pictures of it.
Well, Bobby, you know, pretty soon I'm going to be heading their way, probably in a few months, because we've got a grandchild that's going to be born down in Missouri, and we go right by their house. So, you know, you never know. We might stop by for a steak dinner.
There you go. Absolutely. All right, Mr. Nagels, you heard him. He's coming. Steaks on the grill. Paul, congratulations, buddy. I'll talk to you next time around.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care, my friend. Well, we did it. We got through it. Wasn't all that bad, was it? Hey, thanks a lot for everybody watching. And by the way, the winner of the caution tonight, of course, Billy Bentley. Nailed it. Nailed it. My streak is over. From MaxspeedTV, Bobby and all the hobbies, Ed Solor Solutions. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out the door tonight. You guys say a prayer for everybody in Florida because they still need them. I'm out of here. You guys take care. See ya.